What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the table where everybody eat. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button for your boy. And if it's your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you don't miss out on the plays and updates we bring to you guys each and every day in the market. Now, this video is going to be quick and straight to the point because we got roughly 20 minutes until market open. I just came through and made a drop on Resolve AI, ticker symbol RZLV, which actually is probably going to be old news by the time market open after CPI data came through. I'm assuming either as expected or lower than expected. Either way, I believe Resolve now is at like $4.20 some cents. Get to that for a 34, 33. Pum, that thing is gone. But dealing with KOPN Corporation, ticker symbol KOPN, which closed up 4.25% on the day yesterday, right beneath that $3 psychological area at $2.96. And we are trading the pre-market at $3.04. I'm going fast once again. Market about to open in 19 minutes. But I told my community, everybody eats, that if Resolve, my bad, not Resolve, that if KOPN Corporation can get above 303 or 304, we could be heading to that 310 area. Break above 310. I mean, you guys see the levels when we get over there. But before we do that, here's our Discord community. Everybody eats. Like I say, we talk about high stocks, penny stocks, long-term stocks, option plays, overall market, catalyst boosters, things of that nature. But I believe this morning was looking in the pre-market, approaching that 310 area. I told them how in a 4-hour time frame, just roughly 11 minutes ago, that we are above that 303 area, approaching 310 in the pre-market. Remember, anything above 262 is actually bullish on KOPN Corporation. And we actually have been watching this for some time now because you see right here on New Year's Eve at 12:18 a.m., I was looking at the KOPN weekly chart, and I said, once we possibly test $2, if not lower, this may be my bonus buying hold for 2026. Not that I thought it was going to go there, but I said, many of you know my love for this stock, especially my homeboy Tank and my guy Elias. Shout out Elias, man. Except this year, I will own it and not trade it. I typically trade this stock. Anywho, pull this up right here. At the time, this here had closed at $2.30 at the end of the year, but was sitting right on top of one of my heavy areas of demand. So that's why we were looking at this stock. And as you see right here on the weekly, here we are at 303. So, like I say, link is below in the description and pinned in the top of the chat. If you guys want to join the community, you don't have to. Just subscribe to the channel or follow your boy over on Twitter or X, where I post what I see in the market, different things. I post the videos here before you guys get them on YouTube. Like I stated, we just dropped one on Resolve AI, the data vault video right about there, the overall market insight to a couple of gains, all that good stuff, man. Link is below in the description, pinned in the top of the chat. We get busy, man. We get busy, man. But let's go ahead and wrap this video up. So here we are on the 4-hour time frame on KOPN. And what I like off rip and what I'm seeing is how we're holding this 281. If you look right here, 281 was an area of resistance, as well as right here was an area that we were going to flip. And like I stated, if we go back in time, you could go back here and see the significance of that 281 area right here back from February of 2024. And I'm pretty sure if we go back even further, because I have been trading this stock for some time now, and you guys already know that on the channel. But for the new folks, that's fine. That is that back here, January 7/17. No, that's the 441. Well, we can't even see it like that, but I believe it's probably right about here. Yeah, 275, 280. Back in December of 2016. So that's what we have right there. Now, keeping it simple, you guys know how I move with my technicals. We got my MACD, we got the 21 SMA. The 21 SMA came down, price action, rode that trend down the whole time as well. But once it found support around our 221, reclaimed that 21 SMA. MACD also held the signal line right about there. That's when we crossed up, ran into that zone, consolidated, came back down, held that 221. But peep game, this 21 SMA, respecting my moving averages, not my moving averages, respecting my levels, like I always state that I like. Now, as we come back up into that 263, as long as we get this right here, with continuation of this MACD going up, this thing looks good for momentum to possibly break that 310, probably go to this wick top of that 330, which also coincides with this other wick top. Maybe do a slight pullback to 310, if not this 280, 292 zone, and then continue higher right along with that right there. But we're not going to predict. We're going to go ahead and react to whatever price action actually gives us. Going down to the 1-hour time frame. On a 1 hour, reset this real quick. So on a 1 hour, here we go once again. Look at that 21 SMA. We're routing that thing, I mean, beautifully. Just if that's even a word. But that thing looks gorgeous. We're right here again in the pre-market. So a little slight gap up. A retest of 290 of that 50 SMA. My bad, not 50. 21 SMA will look good. Again, a complete retest 281 is cool. Lose 281 I do not like. But like I told my Discord, I'm bullish above 262, 263. We lose that, then I want to see us possibly retest that 221 and hold. If not, maybe give a gap fill to that 235. But once again, we're not going to predict. We're going to react to whatever price action gives us. Going to that 30-minute time frame, 21 SMA still curling up. MACD slightly has this. We do have a slight little curl. If we were to zoom in a tad a little bit, you can see this light green coming down on there as if this wants to come down. But again, 281, we hold that. Ideal 262. We are still bullish. 15-minute. Boy, look at this here. Ooh, gorgeous. Hell, going up. As long as we could get that, we cool. Even if we were to pull back to 288, definitely once again, 275 to just that 280 and hold. I mean, ideally we good. So that's what I have for you guys on KOPN Corporation. My price targets in the meantime to the upside, I believe, is we have to get above my chart right there. But actually, I'm looking at this. Ooh, that looks good on the monthly time frame. The 200 moving average is actually at $2.90. So if we could maintain a stay above $2.90, that would now be the next area to stay long or stay bullish. How 263 was that area. Now 263 is like a golden zone. 281 is staying green. 290 is like a not line in the sand for me to remain bullish, as that is now the 200 moving average on the monthly time frame. But that's what I have for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Much love. We out.